Hey guys, just found a very large box of parts that I thought I'd actually sent over east, but I haven't, as you can probably see here. This is essentially all the stuff I was waiting for the engine builder to send back to me, and I realised I didn't even send it over there. It's probably got something to do with the fact that I wasn't the one that stripped the engine. But main thing is, I found the VVL solenoids and it's helped me confirm something. As you can see, these VVL solenoids are exactly the same. The only difference is the intake, which is, well, the intake cam solenoid is the one that tends to leak all the time. It's got a different connector to the exhaust, which is probably fairly obvious. But the main thing is they're exactly the same. So you could go and grab a VTC or VCT solenoid off a QG18 from an N16, and excuse me. Yeah, as long as you snipped off the bit of loom that had the plug to fit, it's the solenoid, which I actually think is the same as this. So you'd have to chop the intake thing off your own VVL loom. But yeah, that bolts right into this, which I'll go to as well. This thing, I don't know if you can see it. You can now. You can see that black thing there. It actually screws out. I just used long needle nose pliers and twisted it out. It's actually a little filter. I don't know if it was a stupid idea or not, but I've gone through and cleaned it with WD-40. And it's looking a lot cleaner. I don't know if it was a good idea or not, but either way it had to be cleaned, and if it was a bad idea, just have to go get it cleaned properly, won't I? Yeah, might as well show you some of the other shit you need to do to get VVL totally working. This is a I believe, yes, this distributor is off a N14, SR20 N14 obviously. As you can see, you have to cut one of the legs off to get it to fit. So that's that mod. Once you've done that, this is totally plug and play with the VVL, as long as you've got an SR20 DE loom, and obviously an ECU to match as well, which is typically the easiest route for doing this. I found my crane cams coil, whoops, and yeah, it's got its own, I think it might come with its own coil lead or something, because the end is a bit different to the actual alternator end, which always looks funky. But yeah, I've found my oil block as well. This is useless now, but on the plus side, I found the oil sense. So yeah, that just has to be screwed into that adapter I got, and I found my little O-rings as well, so that's awesome. They look like they're in quite good condition. They're not brittle or anything, so that is really awesome. Then found a bunch of old crap, found a bunch of old coolant hoses, but they really need to be replaced. Actually, no. This one, for example, is, you can't see it, but it is, yeah, there you go, it's pure white on the inside, and I don't know, to me that just rings alarm bells, so no. Found all my bolts, well actually that's what I originally came out here for. I left a ice cream container full of bolts in the back of my ute, and I didn't realise, and I drove around and it tipped over, and a whole bunch of bolts just fell out the back through a gap in the tray. So that screwed me up. I've got a clutch, and I am no good at actually telling if it's worn to all hell or not, so don't quote me. I think this is the worn side though. To me it doesn't look too bad. I think this is an extreme clutch, so I reckon it would have lasted quite a while. But you don't use an old clutch on an engine as powerful as mine, I don't think, or as powerful as it's going to be, hopefully. And yes, I also managed to find this. That's another thing to keep in mind. If you buy that mount kit from Energy Suspension, you'll actually need 2 of these. These are the half mounts that come in 2 pieces, because one of the ones you get is too small. So it's I don't know why, but it is. And yeah, Nissan decided to make life easy for us. Thank you, Nissan. And my power steering pump, which I've been looking for ages, I finally found out as well. So yes, when you create your own garage of doom for parts, don't forget to check it every so often so you don't forget what's in there. Anyway, I am going to finish cleaning up the mess and putting the car back together. Goodbye.